It all started with a 23-minute flight in a flying boat across Tampa Bay, Florida in 1914. It was humble beginnings for an industry which has transformed our world. Then the mayor of St. Petersburg paid $400, worth $9,000 in today's money, for the privilege of becoming the world's first paying passenger. Scheduled commercial flights were born. What the Wright brothers started, others continued. Alcock and Brown, the Gypsy Moth. These are the machines that helped create an industry which today is worth trillions of dollars. Think about it. 8 million of us each day get on a plane and take to the skies. Some 3 billion journeys were taken last year. And with those trips went the hopes and dreams of deals to be done, families to be reunited, ambitions to be realized. The entrepreneurial spirit of risk-taking spawned by the early pioneers continued as more and more airlines took to the skies. Pan American World Airways blazed a trail across the Atlantic with jet aircraft and trumpeting service.
A new concept in air transportation. The travail has been taken out of travel.
A smooth ride for passengers it might have been, but for the airline, the concept of risk and reward eventually went into reverse. Pan Am couldn't survive. The CEO of the Airline Industries Trade Association, Tony Tyler, has seen them come and go.
These names have gone, the Pan Ams, as you say, and the British Caledonians and others, but of course their businesses went into other businesses, and that tells us that consolidation is the way forward in this industry. But we're also seeing, as you say, the rise of new kinds of airlines, which bring a new business model, a new way of looking at the business, and that's something else that's happened over the years. I mean, they're not the first ones to be new. Every airline starts off with a new model and a new way to go.
Risk and reward is everywhere in aviation. A stroll through the engine display at the London Science Museum ends up at the RB211 built by Rolls-Royce. And this, more than perhaps any other engine, symbolises the contradiction in aviation. On the one hand, it is a technological marvel, ushering in the turbofan and a new generation of power plants. Unfortunately, it cost so much to develop, it drove the manufacturer, Rolls-Royce, into bankruptcy. The industry has suffered as much turbulence in the pocket as it has in the air. American Airlines is another example of risk and reward. Doing what it does best wasn't enough to keep American from bankruptcy. And it was the last major US carrier to merge with US Airways.
What we need in this industry to be really successful looking forward is a global mindset. The point is, this is a global industry. It's become global over the last 100 years. We are the industry that makes global possible. And what that means is that everybody in it has to understand they're part of a global network, they're part of a global system, and they need to think globally in everything they do.
Aviation has always been at the heart of big dreams. Today's mechanical birds are a century away from that airboat which crossed Tampa Bay. But there's one thing that everyone still shares. They balance the risk and the rewards.